Have you ever tried to inspire someone in your life by sharing an insight you thought they would find helpful? They respond to it casually, and then sometime down the road, they read a book or they listen to a motivational speaker, and they respond with enthusiasm to the very thing that you've been saying all along. And on top of it, they act as if it's the first time that they've heard those words. Kind of annoying, right? Well, here's a little story about inspiration that may help you the next time you experience that. I was in a ride with an Uber driver, and we're talking about sports and pop culture, and at one point I asked him, "Hey, have you ever thought about starting a podcast?" And he said, "I gotta ask you, why did you ask me that?" And I said, "Because there's just something really interesting about the way you share your ideas, and I think you'd be really fun to listen to." And he says, "You know what's funny? My family and friends have been telling me that for a long time, and I've just dismissed it. But there's something about you asking me that right now that makes me want to reconsider what they've been saying to me all along." Now, from the outside looking in, I may have looked like the inspiring influencer who shared a new perspective and had it appreciated by my audience right away. But that's rarely how inspiration and influence works. In most cases, you share something that's helpful and people don't get excited right away. So if you measure your impact by the initial response of enthusiasm, you'll often feel disappointed and frustrated with people. Here's the key to having influence. Recognize that influence is a process. Sometimes you get to be at the beginning of the process, where you're the one who is sowing the seeds of a new way of thinking. And other times you get to be at the end of the process, where you're the one who says the right words at the right time and you create the aha moment that causes it all to come together. But it doesn't matter where you are in the process. What matters is that you are part of the process. You see, I wouldn't have had an impact on that Uber driver if it weren't for the people who had been asking him questions all along. Here's my question for you. How might you be able to inspire and influence others differently if you don't demand that they respond with excitement right away? Thanks for checking out this week's Motivational Monday. Don't forget to check us out on YouTube and subscribe to our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Play. You can find all of this and more at our website, feed.org/rev1. Stay inspired.